Hello, everybody, and thanks for tuning in for another episode of What's This Fucking Idiot Talking About? Today, I'm going to give you guys some tips, some pro tips for preparing for the MSF course. So this is obviously for people looking to get into riding. It turns out a decent amount of my audience doesn't ride. So I want to give you guys a little bit of information on how to prepare for the MSF course. Now, I did my course in Michigan. It might be slightly different in other states. But the testing and everything like that's the same, so I should be able to give you a pretty good idea on how to go about it. So it's a 3-day course, normally like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. So that first day on Friday is just classroom stuff. So you're going to be working in groups, watching some videos, like reading some books. There's a couple instructors. They'll be talking about different things, like showing you these videos and explaining like what's going on in them. You'll have a couple questions to answer as a group, but there's no testing or anything in this portion. It's just kind of learning. You go over the basic like parts of a motorcycle, what the different switches and levers and everything like that do. Basic knowledge of how the bike works, basic knowledge of like how to safely ride on the road, things like that. They go over like the gear you should wear, what's available, and things like that. Just give you basic helpful tips on how to ride, body positioning, how to take a corner, like all that kind of stuff. Basically just like driver's ed. You know, the kind of stuff you learned when you were learning to drive a car. Things like that. Now Saturday is riding. It's in the lot. There's no testing on Saturday. This is like practicing all of the fundamental riding skills. So you're actually on a bike. They're normally, like, in my class, it was old Rebel 250s. They're always going to be like 250cc bikes. It just depends on what models. Usually they're like older standard style bikes, you know. And they're fine. You're going to do things like clutch control, learning how to maneuver the bike, so doing small turns and weaving and a couple braking exercises, things like that. The big thing for these lot days is to dress accordingly. So they'll tell you on Friday what you need to wear, but I would strongly recommend like not wearing a leather motorcycle jacket or anything super heavy. Really all you need is like a long sleeve that covers your upper body. So I would just get like one of those like thin flannel button-ups and wear that over a t-shirt or something. As far as gloves, you don't necessarily need motorcycle gloves if you don't have them. Any sort of like work glove will do, you know, just like the ones you can pick up from $5 from Home Depot. And you can get like mesh ones so you won't get hot. Basically, I'm saying this because you're going to be in a parking lot in the middle of the day and it's going to be fucking hot. You have to wear long pants. I'd say khakis over jeans because they are a little bit like lighter and less hot. And boots. You can just wear regular work boots if you don't have motorcycle boots. So you don't have to buy any gear. In Michigan, you're required to have your own helmet. I know in other states, the MSF courses provide them. Just check You know, you can find that on Google, or I'm sure they'll tell you on your class day. So you're dressed, you're ready to go. You have a basic idea of what's going on. You know, you did all the parking lot training on Saturday. Now you come for Sunday. This is the big day. You take 2 tests on the bike. You have to pass one to move to the other, sort of deal. Now this covers things, emergency braking, looking through turns, swerving to avoid obstacles. A lot of you have probably heard about the box. You have to do a figure 8 in this box. You get a lot of practice. It's really not that hard at all. People get stressed out about it, but it's not very bad. On the test, there's a lot of braking exercises, like making sure you brake in a certain distance, making sure you can brake under control. So they might say, like, you have to stop within 3 inches of this line. So you would come up, kind of slow down and stop and put your foot down. Okay, you got it. Nice job. Keep going, like things like that. And you have 2 tests that are like that. One isn't any harder than the other. They just cover some different things. But you have to pass the first one to take the second one. You need to pass both of them to get your license. If you pass both, then you go back inside to the classroom. You take a 50-question test. It's probably the easiest test you'll ever take in your life. In my class, we had about 30 of us, I think. And probably 25 of us got 50 out of 50. And the other guys missed like 1 or 2. It's a super easy test. So if you get past the riding stuff, you're golden. And then, you know, just go to your Secretary of State, give them the paper, and boom, you can ride a motorcycle and you're a cool kid. So hopefully this helped you out. If you were nervous about the MSF course, don't be. It's not too bad. Just don't get yourself all stressed out. Don't grab a handful of clutch. Don't grab a handful of brake. Don't go for the whiskey throttle. Just do everything smooth. Be in control. Be calm. It's not too tough. So hopefully we see you guys out on the road soon, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.